Hello, my name is Gomezagu, graduate from Kennedy School 2014. I'm currently working as desk economist for the International Monetary Fund, and I'm working as a desk economist in the Middle East and Central Asia department. So, one thing I would like to tell about the current PDIA certificate class we having is it's a great idea, a practical idea, and a game-changing idea. It's a very brilliant idea, and I will tell you why. For those who do not know the MPID is the master program at Kennedy School where you get uh, where the PDI class to some extent is given by Matt Andrew. So I did learn um, that PDIA at some point during my 2 years at Kennedy School. So then the question would be, why did I take that class again? For a couple of reasons, but I won't go into too many ones. I will just give you two reasons. The first one was PDIA is an art. So the more you have the opportunity to learn, the better you will be. I did that when I was at Kennedy School. I found it amazing. I didn't have enough time to practice. And since as I said, it's an art, I thought that it was a very great idea to re-immerse myself and to start learning again. That the first reason. So improving my skills as an artist of the PDIA. The second reason, a more practical one, was compared to what we used to do at Kennedy School. At Kennedy School, you're basically a student. You are not working, you are not actively working on a policy issue or a reform issue or a given problem. You're a student. So, so basically, during the PDI course, what you're basically doing is either trying to address a problem which is already way in the past when you used to work, or you have to think about, imagine a problem and try to solve it. But this time around, with the format of the PDIA, which is basically the class is meant for people who are currently both at school, but also, and most importantly, for people who are actively working, a guy like me. So you have several issues at hand. As I told you, in the country I'm assigned on, I'm currently working on civil service reform, labor market reform, pension reform, business climate, environment reform. So you have to go through the entire PDIA thing to come up with a solution and a practical solution. And those are the things you don't solve overnight. So the good thing with the PDIA current format was it guides you through the process of thinking about the reform from the problem design, from the problem understanding, from the different stakeholders in place, from how to get the foundation for those people, how to start crawling and thinking about the problem to deconstruct the problem, and from that step how to start addressing each part of this problem and how to practically iterate and see where are the different obstacles and refine assumptions about the problem and both about the problem but also about the stakeholders and how to measure the progress you're making. So that was very practical. And the good thing was the assignment was every week. It was a weekly assignment. So basically during the week I had the chance to read the readings we have, but also to think through the problem, to have discussions with my team at the IMF, not telling them that I'm taking the class, but to use the class materials and ideas to raise real questions and to try to come up with solutions, to make calls to the authorities, to call them, to talk with them, and to refine my assumptions and to see how I'm making the progress. And then at the end of the week, I would completely reflect about what I did during the week and help me to fit my assignment. It was a perfect combination of intellectual work, you know, doing your assignment, but also practical ones, because trying to really address the issue during the week, to think about that carefully with the guidance and the different discussion you would have on PDIA from the course. And it's been very helpful. I dedicate this second part of the PDIA to the civil service reform, which is currently a big, huge issue in the country I'm working on, very politically sensitive issue, but also technically very difficult to do. And I had to come up with practical solutions through the PDIA. So for those working, my advice is, if you have a problem which you would like to solve in the real world, and if you need a guidance on how to go about that problem, but without having you to stop and go to learn about that guidance and come back, but trying to do both at the same time, solving the problem because this is a real-time issue, while having the appropriate guidance from the PDIA. The current PDIA format is the best one you can get so far. Thank you very much.